Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vice, and today we are watching To Be Hero X episode 14. In the last episode, we were introduced to a new character, Lolly, who is a scientist. She's an inventor. She created her own super suit because she wants to be a hero, but her appearance held her back because she was so pretty, so cute, that no one else could ever look past that. So she tried to be a superhero, and her first matchup did not work out too well. She lost the fight, but her opponent didn't win either, because the moment her helmet got knocked off of her and he saw her face, he bowed to her and ran off. So I think that was supposed to imply that because he realized she was a cute little girl, he didn't want to continue his assault. But that's also strange to me because her opponent was a creepy stalker who was stalking another girl, and he had a knife on him. So didn't he plan to assault the other girl? So why would he stop when he noticed Lolly was a cute girl? I don't know. Maybe this creep has no intention to actually hurt the girl he's stalking. Perhaps he is just stalking and watching. Who knows? I don't really know what's going on there. Hopefully we find out in this episode. And now that they're back at the lab, they're being attacked again. This time by a hero who I believe retired because he was on the news in the previous episode for a split second. And he was the inspiration behind Lolly's super suit because he was wearing a mask, like a disco ball mask. But he's here attacking the lab. Why? Why is he here? Why is he attacking the lab? My first instinct is to say that he is the same creepy stalker from before, but I feel like I'm wrong. But I'm very curious to see how all of this is going to go down. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, he has pictures of her? I mean, obviously he's a stalker. What did I expect? Oh, he has pictures of Lolly too. What is he doing? Oh, he called her? Where is he? This is like a girl's bedroom. I'm confused. I don't think the stalker is bad. He was in a girl's room, and in this girl's room, there was a board of pictures of Lolly and Nono. And he's looking at this, and he seems kind of horrified because he called her immediately, but then he couldn't even get a word out. He was hyperventilating. So maybe someone is stalking Nono, and this man who we have attributed the stalker name to is actually just looking out for her and trying to stop the actual stalker from hurting her. I don't know. That was just a very strange scene to me. And it gives me the vibes that this guy isn't a bad guy, which makes me think about the fight and why the stalker might have actually ended the fight with Lolly. It's because he might have realized after Lolly's mask got ripped off of her that she is not who he needs to protect Nono from. Interesting. Great opening scene. Yeah, it is it's a bad look. So is her stalker actually the disco ball head? Because why else would he be here? Why would he attack? So he's turning it into a party. He can incite other people to do what he wants? DJ Shindig, that's his name. Oh, Mr. Rock. You look familiar. You must have been in another episode, but I can't place them right now. Oh. Is FOMO your company? Wow, he obtained title of X, the fastest. But why is he doing this? Yeah, he's making them destroy everything, so maybe he's not a part of the whole stalker situation. Who are these people? Oh, okay. He's at an agency. Lucky Shion's manager. The project. Oh, Lolly's father. Fear. He's working on fear. I should have known. They were talking about this during Queen's episode 2, researching it. That's why the DJ is here. For fear. But why is the DJ doing this? What does he gain from this? Is he doing it for someone? Was he ordered to do this? Forced, even? Oh no, honey, it's not the creep. No, you're very drunk. This is a very noble thing you're doing, but it's wrong because the creep is not here. This is the DJ man. Put on the suit. What goodness. Does he not know it's fear? What does he think it is if he doesn't know it's fear? Are you gonna kill him? Yeah, he has no idea. He's not connected to her at all. Take off his mask. Rip it off. I'm actually really surprised right now that he's not using his power on her. Oh my god. No. She's here! Wow. Oh my god. I love the it's almost like emoji-ish, the face. Ghostblade. That's a cool name. Why do I feel like you did this? Because wasn't the disco ball a part of your agency? Wow. She can handle all of them, no problem. Knock them out. I can't believe they weren't knocked out from that. And DJ's still on the ground? Wow, that was a good hit then. Oh, come on. You want to wear it? I don't think it's your look. I mean, you might have been a hero before, but you certainly aren't acting like one now. It's not gonna affect her. The armor protects her, right? The tech? Slap. You're a disgrace. I can't believe he did this. He hasn't been. And he's not the stalker, girl. You're gonna use it on yourself? Wow. Oh no. She was doing so well too, but he does have more experience. Oh no. It's not looking good for her. But at least he's not focused on the fear right now. Is she waking up? Oh. The suit is connected to her phone so she can help. And I think she's sobering up now too, which helps. Now what is this gonna be? A baseball bat? So she has a weapon? That's awesome. Ooh. Did you just throw him into fear? No, girl. Wrong way. Oh, she has no idea though. This is gonna be bad. Fear is out. It's gonna consume him. Ooh. Oh my god. That's awful. Is she gonna leave him there? She is. He had no idea. Ghostblade is here. Oh my gosh. Is that the stalker? The creep? The hair is just similar to me. I don't know, I feel like the stalker, the creep, needs to come into this somehow. Oh, yeah. He thinks it's too dangerous. Yeah. Because he knows the industry more than we knew. Oh, she took it. It doesn't affect her. Just like how the power didn't affect her either in the suit. A material that completely suppresses fear. Yeah, the metal that she found in an alien spaceship that crashed. What? We're bringing in aliens? Yeah. Because it works against trust and fear. Are they gonna allow that though? Also, where are you? Where did you go? Where even is this place? It's like a cavern. Who are you? Spotlight. Is this the Spotlight organization? And that was To Be Hero X episode 14. I feel like my worldview of this entire show has been rocked to its core. Aliens? We're doing aliens? That is such a huge pivot that I never expected. This is supposed to be a superhero show, and now we're doing sci-fi. Those two genres, they mix very, very often, but for some reason, never in a million years did I think To Be Hero X was going to go in that direction too. And when I say it mixes very often, I'm thinking about DC and Marvel. But for some reason, I think it's because when I watch To Be Hero X, I see it more through the lens of anime. In which case, the only comparable anime that I have is My Hero Academia, which does not have aliens to my knowledge. Haven't finished it yet, but it does not have aliens. And so I guess because I have been making a lot of comparisons between To Be Hero and My Hero, this has just taken me aback. There's an alien spacecraft that crashed to Earth, and the material from the wreckage is able to stop fear and trust from affecting a person. Very cool to know. I do like the technology bit because it's true, there should be some kind of technology to stop the effect of these two. I don't even want to call them substances, but fear just kind of does seem to be a substance, but we have never actually seen trust as anything other than like the numbers on your wrist. So I struggle to call them concepts because they do have physical manifestations. But I think it makes sense that there's a technology that can stop both of them. But it makes me wonder, where did trust and fear come from? Like the physical manifestations of it, where did it come from? Because I was under the impression that this was just the way the world worked for a very long time. But as I've been paying attention to the timeline, as we have been telling the story backwards, it seems like it's a relatively new thing, or at least fear is. But if fear is a new thing that's being discovered and researched, wouldn't it make sense for trust to also be a new thing that has been heavily researched and used and utilized more because it's more readily available? I feel like it makes sense that fear and trust, they probably something, I don't know if we're really going down the alien route and the aliens brought this kind of power system to Earth. Fear and trust, the physical manifestations of it happened at some point. And I feel like that must be the instant they're talking about that created the Hero Commission. That's what I'm extrapolating from all of this. I might be completely wrong. I feel like the alien stuff really it caught me off guard, and I'm not sure if I like it. I had an idea of where we were going with this story, and now it's been flipped. And now I'm like, where are we going now? Where are we going? I have no idea how I truly feel about it yet. I think I need more information. I need to see more of this alien wreckage. I need an investigation into it. I need a backstory for it. But right now, I'm not quite feeling the alien angle. But we were introduced to a new character at the end who was the one who tasked DJ Shindig to basically release the fear that Glimmerlab was researching. And it's very interesting to me that this person would want fear released. One, how in the world did this person know that the lab was conducting research on fear and that they had it readily available? Why did they want it to be released? And because we were just talking about aliens, my first thought was, is this an alien? I won't know now because aliens are introduced. Now I'm gonna be looking at all of this being like, okay, who's an alien? Was it that guy at the end? Because they were in a vastly different environment. It was like a cave or something, but it was also green, and it just gives me alien vibes now that I'm looking back on it, you know? I don't know, the introduction of aliens throws a lot of things off for me, as you can see. But it was a great episode. I think the stalker situation is so confusing. Because let me just look real quick. So Ghostblade was introduced. Love his name, love his style, his outfit. He looks incredible. I was hoping to see him in action, but we didn't get that yet. But his hair is very similar to the stalker, or the person we're calling a stalker. He's covering his face. Ghostblade covers his face. This episode unfortunately doesn't have like a really good depiction of the stalker, but basically it's like a long coat. Ghostblade also has a long coat in a similar style. Why would Mr. Rock want to have his hero stalk this girl? And the only thing I can think of is because this girl works directly for the scientist working on fear, Lolly's father. And Mr. Rock wants to be in the know, but I don't see how stalking this girl can really help with that because she doesn't seem to be close to the operation of fear. So I don't know. It's very confusing, especially because in this opening scene, I feel like her stalker, or the creep, isn't actually her stalker. He's in a girl's bedroom, a very obviously girl's bedroom, and it's the girl's bedroom that has this map and pictures of Nono and Lolly, and he's looking at it, and then he called her as if like he wanted to warn her. So that's still unresolved. Why is he stalking her? Does she have an actual stalker and he is trying to protect her from them? Or are they going down a completely different route with this? I don't know. This story is it's so well written, and there's so many different things going on in the background that it's kind of hard to stay focused and realize what's actually happening in the story, because you have your main character and you have their story, but then there's also this huge background thing going on, and in some episodes you barely notice it, but it's there. And it's just hard to keep all this information in mind when you're watching the episode. They pack so much into them, and it goes so fast that it's difficult for me. So I want to know more about the background stuff that's happening here, what her father's doing with this council, which I assume they're all like heads of hero agencies, and who he is. It even seems like maybe the wreckage of the alien ship is behind him. I don't know, is he Spotlight Organization? Are they gonna come back in any manner? I just want to know more about that stuff, so I would hope there'd be one more episode to deal with that stuff, but I feel like there won't be, because it kind of feels like Lolly's story is kind of ending here. But at least, like, for the father, I was proven wrong. He is a good guy. He did bring his daughter to his lab for her and her own well-being and inquisitive mind, her own genius, so she can continue to work on things in a safe space. He was just worried about the danger. He's not using her for anything, and now she has discovered this metal can negate fear and trust, and obviously her father is going to do more research into that, but he is not necessarily using her to do any of this. Even with researching fear, he's not using her to do that. Like, it's two separate things. He is a scientist. He is researching a deadly substance, a volatile substance, not necessarily for like nefarious purposes, but just because he's a scientist and he needs to understand what this is because it's in our world. Even if the Hero Commission might have some grand plan for it, even if they might be using it in a way that's not moral, the father's not doing anything wrong by just researching it and trying to understand it and trying to utilize it in a way that might bring good to the world. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. We didn't really go into it. I really want them to, though. But yeah, great episode. I really hope we have one more to this arc, but I have a feeling we don't. But let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this episode. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like and subscribe and check out my other shows here on the channel. And with that, thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye!